everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Dave Luza.
I am Ilka Luza.
And welcome to Luzapalooza.
I said good evening, but you might watch this at a very different time of the day. I apologize for that.
You might be watching this in the future. That is cool. What's going on? How is life?
Is it still hot? Because it's very hot today.
Yeah, it's very hot. Did the fire alarm thing get resolved? I need to know because it's driving us crazy
We
outside.
have a fire alarm thing going on in our house.
Pigeons are making nests on an abandoned fire alarm, and then the fire alarm says, "I can't breathe. There must be a fire."
Which makes no sense.
It makes no sense, but it's going on.
It's
thank you so much for joining us today. If you are watching this live, then you are on Twitch. If you're watching this recorded in the future, then you are watching this on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
Like we just introduced ourselves, we are Dave and Ilka Luza, and we play board games. And today we have a treat.
Well, for those of you who like co-op games and who like Lord of the Rings, this is a real treat. I am not one of these persons, so for me it's going to be a little bit of work. So you have two different standpoints of people who play this game, so you'll have a realistic overview of what it's like to play this game. Isn't that great?
That is true, but co-op games are also not my go-to games.
No, I know that, but you really enjoyed Pandemic, and this is heavily based on Pandemic. It is Pandemic with the cloak of Lord of the Rings.
Let us first show you what you won't really see when we turn to the view table. This is the dice tower that comes with the game.
With the Eye of Sauron.
With the Eye of Sauron.
Sauron.
And we've got dice that we will be rolling into it. And that kind of looks like this.
Thank you that you're impressed, Bruce. I like that. Hi, Jonathan, by the way.
You won't really see it when we are using it.
No,
Because
but you'll hear the
top
sound.
Down. But you hear the sound and the results.
You don't see it yet, how they mix Pandemic and Lord of the Rings, but you will see in a second. It is by the same designer, who is
Matt Leacock.
And
is an incredibly nice person.
Yeah, you met him, right?
I did a couple of times. And he's just a very...
Most board game designers we've met are incredibly nice persons.
I have met some that were not that nice.
I haven't.
We even had one of them at a podcast recording where we were like, "Come on, man, be fun," but he wasn't.
Well, sometimes people are shy and can't be fun on.
No, he had a. It doesn't matter. Also, I can tell you things about the designer of the Ticket to Ride games where I have a beef with. He doesn't know this, but I will never forget.
By the way, Bruce wants to use that dice tower for other games, just thinking of Yahtzee as an example. I think that's a legit example. Also, Teasel thinks maybe there's like 100 rings instead of one ring. Also very true. This is the other slight disappointment in this game. There's no actual ring. And I know that it would ramp up the cost significantly of this game, but
also the use. There's no design.
I would wear it.
You would wear it.
I would have it.
You can just go to any jewelry store and get the one ring with engravings and that it's cold to the touch.
Lord of no rings. Exactly. We will just add a generic ring to this game.
Here we go.
Because there is no ring in this game.
What we have here is the map of Middle Earth, and we have some dark troops, the bad ones, the red ones. We have the Gondorians. They are over here. These are the people that we are trying to take their help and defeat. Well, we don't need to defeat Sauron. We just need to throw the ring in. And who needs to do that? Well, Ilka is playing two characters in this game when you are playing with multiple people. Every person will control two character cards. And in this case, Frodo and Sam are on one character card. So that's one character card. And you also have Eowyn. You remember who Eowyn is, Ilka?
Not at all.
She's the niece, I want to say, of the Rohan king. And
what's the name of the Rohan king?
I forgot. He was the one who was his mind was poisoned, and then Gandalf the White came and took the poison out.
That's not good. Hey,
And
is that the name of the king? Aragorn's girlfriend.
yeah, well, it's his side piece. Let's be honest, it was his side piece.
Side piece?
Yes, because Eowyn was not. You are confusing his real girlfriend, who is the elf, the elf
Well,
girlfriend.
I have a special, what do you call it?
Oh, we're getting to the assignments that we have.
I just wanted to say it says shield maiden no longer, so that may be a better expression than side piece. Shield maiden. I like that.
Yes, that is very good. She's good against the Nazgul. Well, that kind of makes sense, and that was, I think, the what we were talking about before the stream started. We were talking to Tan, and Tan was talking about the Witch King, and I think
Witch King.
she destroyed the Witch King.
Witch King?
Isn't that true? I kind of my
We're making
Lord
this
of
up
the Rings lore
as we go along.
is not up to
Yes, as
snuff.
per usual.
You are in control of these two characters.
Awesome.
I am in control of Aragorn and Legolas, two of the actual Fellowship, where Eowyn was a side character and a side piece. So that's how
And a
things
shield
go.
maiden.
We are very excited that we already have this game like a month almost.
Yes.
And the game is officially coming out this week. So if you are interested in it, then
You should
this
check
is
it
the
out.
week where you should be able to go to a store and grab it. And we'll show you today if it's any good and if we're playing it right. I played a solo game. I posted it on the Board Game Geek game page and made a mistake in it. I forgot to add troops to it during the entire game, and so people
no.
were like, "Well, this doesn't give a good representation."
No.
That is true.
That's very
We'll
true.
get to it.
But mistakes happen.
So, we have characters, we have special abilities. You can play this game on Board Game Arena, but then you have a set amount of characters. Not all of them. The game box, the real game, has more. Also, the game comes with different assignments that you need to do, where the final assignment is drop the ring into Mount Doom, and that is something that Frodo has to do. Frodo and Sam, they start right over here.
Yes.
And they need to go to Mount Doom.
We already found that there's like a nice shortcut that takes us all the way down here. But it's not where any of the action is, so we think maybe of doing a different
Let's not
strategy
talk
this
tactics
time.
yet. Let's
We're
first
not talking tactics.
I'm just trying to give an overview
Awesome.
of the game. Like I said, there are 4 assignments. One of them is throw the ring into Mount Doom. You will have that in every game. But then we add 3. Because you got Eowyn and I took the event cards.
Yes.
We actually got an assignment
Yes.
that Eowyn needs to do. Eowyn has a special ability. If she is part of a fight, then she can kind of kill Nazgul. So that is on the character card.
She may spend 2 sword symbols on the
Cards or the
cards,
symbols that you might have collected.
to change the dice. And what is that?
This is the assignment card.
Oh,
and
right,
the
right.
assignment says take out 2 Nazgul.
Yes. I don't think you can play the game without Frodo.
No.
He's him and Sam on one character are the essential players. I think
That
does
is
this come with like a setup that you have to have? So you have to have Sam and Frodo, but
And the rest
you
is
can choose yourself.
You can choose yourself.
Which is very interesting.
Either for take random assignments, and then because some assignments have special character needs, so you then need to add those characters into your group, or you do the other way around. You first pick your characters and then you randomize whatever assignments are appropriate for them.
Okay. So I need to.
So we need to take care of that. We also need to avenge Balin, the mines of Moria, as we know it from the books and from the movies. It has been taken over by the bad guys, and we need to clear it. So this is Moria, and everything that has a red border around it, that means it's an enemy stronghold, and we need to take over the enemy stronghold, which is something we need to do by going there, making sure there are no bad guys, and then spend 3 swords. then we can turn it into a haven, which is a good place where we can do some special things.
Eowyn needs to clear Rohan. We need to clear Rohan of shadow troops.
Yeah,
And shadow strongholds. So we
you
need
can-
to change. Oh, right now it has no shadow
No,
stronghold.
so the assignment is do the Nazgul thing.
Yes.
So she needs to pick a fight with them
Yes.
and make sure that there are no baddies in Rohan.
Quanchai Moria is in this game.
He's got his own mind here to do all his painting in quiet, or his drawings. Cool dude, definitely. Then we need to unseat Denethor. Denethor, you remember? So we had the King of Rohan in the movies. He was poisoned in.
His mind was poisoned.
But Gandalf was able to draw the poison out and make him cool and fight, giving him strength again. The in Minas Tirith, which is that white castle. It's beautiful. It's in Return of the King.
Is that where the end takes place? Where they get married at the tree?
Yeah,
Pale
yeah.
moon rising.
And he is the doom scroller. He's the father of Boromir and Faramir. Boromir was his heart, and
Faramir not so much.
but he had one of these palantirs. He was poisoned also by what's his face, Saruman. He was talking to him. Everything's gonna die. There's no.
Oh right, I remember.
There's no hope, and hope in this game is our life. As long there's hope, there is hope. But if we fall into despair, if this one goes to 0, then we lose the game. That's it.
Okay.
Then it's over.
Let's hope we don't do that.
Let's hope for that.
Last time we were pretty okay on that one.
Yeah.
So what's our other? So
we
throw
need
in the
to-
ring into Mount Doom. Kill 2 Nazgul. Make Rohan free of shadow troops and shadow strongholds. Make
Moria clear of baddies.
strongholds and baddies.
And unseat Denethor. For that, we need, as an action, a character in Minas Tirith, so someone here, needs to spend specific items and have another character present to take care of the bad guy. And then we have that one clear. So lots of things to do. So let's...
I know, we're color coordinated. A word of advice, if you don't have a smart person like Dave with you, setup is not easy.
It's totally easy.
It's totally
I'm sorry.
easy.
I have to disagree.
Setup is super easy. I mean, not easy as in you need to put all these troops on the board, and you have to pay close attention to where you do that. I mean, you have to.
It actually, once you know, it's in the rulebook.
I know.
And it's on the board as well, so that's going to help.
I know.
It is set up for. This is the basic setup, and now we need to draw 9 of these cards and add 1 troop on each of these cards, Ilka.
Oh my goodness.
So
okay.
these troops, these 9 are going to be on Nurn.
Yeah, I don't know where Nurn is.
Nurn is.
But that's what I mean. This is. Oh, here. Here's Nurn.
Yes. Then we go to Umbar.
That was down here somewhere. Yes, I remember that.
Then near Harad, which is actually near Umbar. So I would have
Why
called
is
it
near Harad near Umbar? Is that okay? Is it far away? No, that's another game.
Another one on Umbar.
Umbar tetre.
Isengard.
Take the troops to Isengard.
Moria.
That's up there.
Yeah. Right over there.
Yes.
No, another one on Isengard. One on Dunland.
Dunland
is
a very thin land. And then
there's one more, and that one's going to Dunland as well.
Okay.
So these 9 cards, they randomize the setup a little bit, and that's going to be interesting. They will also be added during the game.
You're smart whenever, Steph. You're always smart. Also, you're not smart at setting up. See what you're saying? Well, to set up is one of the words in Bo's vocabulary test tomorrow.
Yeah.
His English test tomorrow. Just wanted to put that out there. Have a good work time. Exactly. Okay. What are we doing to start the game?
It is your turn. The game
my
is starting right
goodness.
now. We both started with 4 hand cards. They have symbols on them and regions. If you are in a region, you can turn these cards into resources. They are on the cards. when it is your turn, you have two characters. One of them gets to do a single action, and the other character gets to do 4 actions.
So, should she pick a fight with a... Where is she, by
She's
the way?
over here.
Oh, so she's not anywhere near Nazgul. She could pick a fight with this one, so to make that already, like, go away from Moria.
Yes. Characters cannot fight by themselves. They need troops
Oh,
to
and there's
to
only
fight.
one right here.
She is right now over here, but she is on a space Ilka where she can create troops.
Awesome.
Because the people of Rohan live here, and this is where normally to muster troops in an area where you're allowed to, you can get some elves on the green spots, you can get some dwarves on the gray spots, and this is where you can get the riders of Rohan to help. You need to spend a heart to muster them, but because she's part of that whole legacy, she
Doesn't
part of it.
need to spend hard. So that's
Yeah.
for sure. So she's for sure going to do the 4 actions, one of them being creating troops.
Okay. So that's one. Creating a troop right over here.
Is that all? Hi, Dice and Pixels.
You can do that as many times as you have actions, just to have them on the board. And then, hey, it is an option. We need to clear Moria,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
and we need troops. So
Yeah. Let's do at least 3 more, or 2 more, and then see what we do with the 4th one.
There we go.
Should she move already a bit?
could definitely.
Maybe to Helm's Deep, so because that's a safe haven.
Yep, that's a great idea.
Let's do that with all of them. Does she take them with her?
Yes, if she wants to, she can take all of them.
She'll take all of them.
Because this is not a haven, because it doesn't have
Yes.
a yellow border. If a fight breaks out, if the bad guys come there, it's not that bad.
That's what I mean.
If they take over a haven,
I
then,
know.
then we are in
That's
trouble.
why I
We're
wanted
gonna
to move
lose
there.
hope.
So that's my 4 action. Infection cubes is evil orcs. Exactly. Exactly. So that's why they're also so tiny, I think, because they like remind.
But if you're thinking pandemic, a lot of things are the same, but there are some cool differences in the
Absolutely.
game. So we're going to go through them. So one action is left for
Yes.
Frodo.
By the way, the direction of the arrows doesn't count for our heroes. It's for the troop movements of the shadow troops, right?
Yeah, we'll get to that when
We'll get to that later. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
So he should get away from there, maybe going towards the...
So there's a mechanic in play where Frodo is constantly being hunted by the Eye.
Yeah.
The Eye is over here.
Yeah.
The Nazgul are also searching for Frodo. So whenever Frodo moves, he needs to do it in secret. Doing a move in secret means paying a green token.
Which I have.
And that can be either on a card or it can be on a...
Well, I could do that.
yes.
So he should move. He should, but I don't know where. What is? Should we move him down here again?
That will cost a lot of hearts.
That's very true.
So but it is a possibility to quickly get Frodo a lot of steps.
Yeah.
Steps
I just
in.
don't know if we should make him move. I have 1 heart, so I'll at least have 1, so I can move him to the haven. I think that's what I'll do.
Okay.
To the over there.
So
I'll
you're
pay
moving.
this card.
Frodo is moving 1 step
Yes.
to this
Yes.
space, and to make it secret, make it safe.
I pay
you are paying
A green card.
green.
Oh,
So
which you can see.
which
There it
also
is.
means that we are planning on taking the long route here.
Yes.
This journey.
I think that makes sense.
To go over
Last
a lot
time
of
we
steps.
did it.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice detail. There are numbers on the cards. I don't know if they have any other significance, but they all give information about the game.
Yeah.
Like this is card number 87, and then it says Aragorn's age when he met Frodo. It's so nice.
Do you know why he can be 87
Nope.
without showing his age?
Nope.
Because he lived with the elves.
Of course. Of course.
So, Ilka, your turn is done. Now you get 2 cards from the pile, which is the same as in Pandemic.
Ooh, I like
so
it.
these are good things.
Yes.
Just like in Pandemic, you can only hold 7 cards at a time, which
Oh.
is why one of the cool actions you can take in the game is turning the cards into their resources. But you need to be in a haven to be
To do
able
that.
to do that. So that's one of the actions. So that was the good things. You gained 2 cards, 2 more resources to spend. And now the bad things happen, which means we're going to draw this card, and it's going to say... so these bad cards, they have an upside and a downside. Well, that's not...
Well,
the
they
way to
don't
say
have
it.
any
They
upside.
have a
But
top and a bottom action. You only do one of them, and which one is being determined by the card that's after it. So here you see that this one is red. So we're going to do the top action on this card. And it says all the troops that are in Isengard are going to move towards Rivendell following the green arrows.
where's Rivendell? Is up
So
there.
it kind of tells you here on the card as well.
So it's... This is Isengard, but where's an arrow?
The
Oh, so they're going
it's
down?
moving down.
Okay.
Zoom. This one goes here. If there would have been troops here, they would have moved there. These troops are actually moving here. So slowly the enemy is getting closer, and that is something, of course, that is not in Pandemic as we know it.
What was my... What was the thing with the ring? I remember that I need to collect ring.
You
things.
need to get rings because throwing
many?
the ring 5. That is on the Frodo assignment card. Then the second card is also going to be the top action because that is what this card is
Moria
saying. The
to
troops from
Minas.
Moria following the yellow lines towards Minas Tirith. So Moria is actually being emptied out,
This way.
which actually helps us. And this goes for the whole line. So I think Rodney is explaining this as go towards the start at the back. So in this case, start at Minas Tirith, which is over here. And then following those yellow lines, everything that is here moves 1. This moves, that moves. So you won't get confused if something was... if you're first moving troops...
Which is really nice. It's a really clear and nice system.
Yeah.
That is...
So we are not explaining the game. You can go to to watch it played to see how to actually just get the rules. We are playing it and explaining it while we are playing the game. So that was 2 bad cards because the threat rate, just like in Pandemic, is 2. This will go up if we get more really bad cards from this deck. We are playing at the easiest level. We've got 4 threat cards in the deck. The standard version would have 5 bad cards in that deck.
So it's your turn.
It is my turn. I am playing as Legolas. One of the things Legolas can do, and that is something that I am going to always try to do, is get a stealth token. It's something that I can do once per turn. Gain 1 stealth token from the supply. So this one goes straight into my supply. Thank you.
You don't have an empty thing. You need one?
It's fine.
Okay.
I don't need one. Then I am going to start thinking about what I can do. What... Aragorn can do, he can actually
We have one here.
save...
Here.
okay. He can actually help Frodo move, and if there's a roll, he can actually...
That would be great if they met and they could move together.
Yeah.
I think so. Where is he? Is he the blue one?
He's right over there.
Yeah. And I just moved away from him. That might have not been smart.
It's fine. But also we need to conquer Moria. I've got a lot of sword cards. I could actually just do that, I think. Can I make it?
Conquer Moria?
1,
Well,
2, I need
can
a
make
heart.
it happen.
I can actually make that happen. Look at this. I'm going to do 1.
Okay.
Then I'm going to take this secret road here, which is not a normal road. To travel here, I need to spend a heart.
Okay.
So I will do that. I will spend a heart. It doesn't
give it
matter
to
what
me.
the card else says. It just said a heart. And now I can turn that one into... Oh, I need more dwarven troops. But, hey...
What color are they?
I'm going to spend these 3 swords. It just happened what I had. There's a discard pile here if you want to use that. Let's do it, because that's going to help us for sure. Now, turning a stronghold into a place for the good guys, into a haven, actually gives hope. And if you lose one, you lose 3 hope. But in this case, we gain 2 hope.
Which is a lot.
Which
Wow.
puts us at the top.
Maximum hope. Okay.
Everyone is ready. This was 3 actions. 1, 2, and then doing that.
Always at the beginning of a journey, you're very hopeful.
Yeah, very hopeful.
Yeah.
I could move, but I'd
I should
rather
have. Yeah. What we wanted is to him go with
with Frodo.
Frodo. That doesn't happen.
So you know what? I will move with the baddies and see where that takes us.
Okay.
Now we have to read whatever this card. Oh no, we need two more dwarves to be in
Are they
Moria.
what color are they? The green ones or the
Gray.
brown? The gray ones. Okay.
Spots. So that's something that Legolas might be able to do. Here.
Create them.
You create them and then bring them
Sorry,
there.
muster them.
Muster them.
Because we're not creating dwarfs. That would be.
My turn's over. I gain two
That
cards.
would make no sense.
Another sword, another heart, and now two bad cards. The first one's again doing the top action. The troops from Rune moving to the Woodland Realm.
Where's
Woodland
Rune?
Realm is over here. That's
Okay.
the green arrows. Oh no, it's the purple arrows.
Are they
So
troops?
we will start here.
Okay.
They move here. Then, like I said, the purple one moves here, 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 here. So only those moved.
Okay.
Nothing happens. Should troops end up on good troops, there will be a fight.
Yes.
Again, the top action from
Isengard.
Isengard to Rivendell,
You just moved
which is
that.
a thing that we had just before as
You
well.
just removed.
Ding, 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 ding. These move here,
Oh.
and these move here.
Okay.
Now, this is going to be a problem for us because these cards, just like in regular Pandemic, they will be shuffled again and will be placed on top.
And
so
that-
you can imagine things that are happening now will probably happen again. If they hit yellow areas, they're going to conquer it. They're going to take out all the good guys and turn it into strongholds, which is going to make us lose hope. And we are doomed. So that's something we need to maybe fix. But it's your turn.
Okay. I have no idea what to do. I thought of making, because Frodo is in a safe haven and he can turn these into rings, actual rings.
Yes.
So I will turn these. Is that 2 actions? Or is that 1?
Every card is an action.
So I will do that once.
Yeah. There is something special that you can do as Frodo and Sam. That is, if you turn in a card of the region where you are, you can also create a heart.
I'm
So
not. What is that?
you are in Eriador and planning to go to Gondor.
I'm not anywhere near
You're not
that.
anywhere near
Okay.
that. I just wanted to mention it.
Yes. So that's good. And then Eowyn should probably do something. Should she move towards the Nazgul and already smash its head? That's not what she does, right? She's like,
No, she actually
Is she a smasher, or is she-
close combat.
Oh, okay.
So what
I have
she
a good
needs
feeling
to
about
do
that. Yes.
is she needs to
Make
have,
more troops?
No, she needs to have enemy troops there to fight,
True.
and then roll because what you
That's
do.
what
in a
we do,
roll,
yes.
And then get Nazgul there.
Yeah, I know.
So the first she might go here and battle these. There
Yeah.
are no Nazgul here.
Yeah, I know.
But Ilka, you've got an event card.
Oh, that's very true. Once, play at any time. Select any character, shift the eye to their region, then move any 3 Nazgul to that region. So probably I should do that, right? So go there, shift the eye there, attract the Nazgul, and take 2 of them out. So
And then have so what you can do, because the bad guys are here.
Yeah.
So you can move there. That's 2 actions.
okay, let's do that first. 1, 2.
So taking everyone?
Yes, please.
1, 2.
2.
Okay. So now you're here.
Yeah.
There's no battle yet.
Yes.
When we move, we need to start a battle.
Yes.
But you said we need Nazgul to make that happen.
Yes.
So you play the card. It says
The
move
eye, shift the
there.
eye to their region, then move any 3 Nazgul to their region.
Okay.
Well, any 3, we can pick something we want, actually. So maybe take them out of here because we want this.
They are not bothering us there.
Okay.
Because they are only irritating for Frodo.
Okay.
Frodo is planning to
So
go
let's-
here, so we need to get
Let's
rid
two,
of this
put
one.
that one and these
1,
2. These 2.
and
in
these
there.
2?
Yes.
Sure.
Where does this card go? Do I never use it again?
Discard box.
It's discarded.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, now she'll pick a battle with them.
Picking a battle, that is the 3rd action. So how does a battle work? Count the good troops and decide how many dice you want to roll.
Can you count them?
5.
Just 5?
It's 5 troops.
Yeah.
So we can roll up to 3 because the game comes with 3 dice.
Yes.
You can roll these 3.
Okay. Should I really roll them in the dice, or we'll do that?
We'll
and
do
so
it.
what do we want? We want the red side up, right? That means remove.
Actually, we want the worst side. The worst side is the one with the Nazgul on it.
Oh,
Because
right.
normally the Nazgul would swoop in and take out the good guys. But because it's Eowyn doing the battle, you can look at her card.
Yes.
And that one says, if you roll the bad ones, you actually
Remove one Nazgul
Nazgul
in her region from the game for each of this side
the Nazgul side.
rolled.
Yes.
This one. Do not lose 2 friendly troops. Oh, also that.
So that's an
This
amazing card.
only has upsides. Okay.
And that card said, I think,
This one?
that you can force creating those Nazgul, right? If Eowyn is present when a battle is rolled,
I'm going to spend 2 swords. Well, a sword card.
oh, we don't have 2 sword
I
cards
just have 1.
to change one into a Nazgul. So
Should I have waited, maybe, to get more cards? Was that maybe not smart? Should
That's I don't know.
No, takesies, backsies. You
Well,
roll it, and then
no,
it's your fault.
we could say that we are not doing this now.
We can avoid the fight now?
We don't have to do it.
Okay.
The fight is an action.
Okay, let's
So-
just stall for now.
What we instead could have done
Yes.
is because we moved
Yes, yes,
there.
yes.
So we have 2 more actions.
Yes.
We could have taken 2. That's a little bit takesy backsy, but we're still moving there.
Making
but
more troops?
Making 2 more troops, bringing them
Yeah,
along.
let's do that. Absolutely.
on the
Muster 2 more troops. I'm not making them.
So we didn't do that here. We actually did that here, and then we moved there. We did play the card because we played the card. Yeah. So now you gain
Sure. 2 cards?
I'm sorry. That was. Oh yeah, because Frodo and Sam, they did their one
Exactly.
action doing the card.
I'm taking 2 cards.
2
right?
cards, yes.
Which is Skies Darken and not
No sword.
sword card.
Okay.
Skies Darken, the shadow grows. Increase the threat rate by 1.
Just like in Pandemic, threat rate.
I
goes up.
see you. If the eye is in Frodo's region, lose 2 hope. We did
So
that.
it was beautiful that you lured the eye
Absolutely.
there.
Otherwise, move the eye there. So he's going back, which is actually also okay. Under cover of darkness, add 3
Troops?
to North Ithilien. Ithilien.
So this is
Ithilien.
Ithilien. This is
So
North
North Ithilien.
3
The danger
baddies.
intensifies. Shuffle the shadow discard pile. Place it on top of the shadow deck, please.
So that is something we are going to do.
A very familiar pandemic mechanic. Putting the cards back that have already been played, increasing the danger
Yeah.
and the pressure.
Normally, in normal Pandemic, you would always have the same bad things happen with the same card. But in this case, the card that's coming up after that needs to have the top or the bottom bad stuff.
Yes.
So we're going to still resolve 2 bad cards. So this is the first one.
We're resolving the
doing
top part.
from
Umbar
Umbar
to
to
Helm's
Helm's
Deep.
Deep.
So that's on
Following the brownish line.
So this way.
Yes. Whoop, 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 doo-doo-doom, all the way there. So only troops here,
Yeah.
but you can see how things might intensify.
Yeah,
when
like-
we've got more troops coming in. That's the first bad card. The second one is
Ooh,
we're doing
actually,
the bottom. 1 troop to Dunland. So this was one of the things that I missed. Ooh, this is right over there.
Shift the eye to Frodo's region. If it's already there, roll a search. Now that's what we didn't want, but it's going to happen.
So this means we're now going to roll a search. How does a search roll work? Can you look at the
Rolling a
black cards?
search means if roll 1 of the black die, per 1 per Nazgul and enemy troop. With Frodo, what does that mean?
That means sometimes Frodo is in an area where there's red troops.
Yeah, but there's
So
no
there-
Nazgul.
Nazgul here, no, and there's no enemy troops.
so we
we
don't roll
roll
a
0 dice. Whoop! Oh, no bad things happen.
No bad things happen. Hello, dear Raiders and dear Mark.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
this cool thing happened because you looked into the Palantir and
I'd so looked into
Made
the
it happen.
Palantir. I gazed into a Palantir, by the way.
Palantir,
It doesn't have a...
Palantir. It feels it's more elvish.
Hi, Tasha!
My
What-
turn.
What did you play over at the nice people's household? Hello. We're playing The Fate of the Fellowship, a cooperative Lord of the Rings game. And we made some cool moves.
2.
And we lost some hope. Oh, then we gained some hope, and the threat level
3.
has just increased. Boom! Awesome, awesome, awesome. How is Pandemic Lord of the Rings edition? It's going well so far. I am playing as Eowyn and Frodo and Sammy, and they've just did cool things. We played the third and new expansion for Force Shuffle Exploration now with solo mode. That's amazing.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. I
I
had a
need
chance
that.
to buy it yesterday. I could have bought it. I was in a game store.
Why did you not buy it?
It didn't happen. I don't know.
Oh, that's so sad.
Oh well, it's because it would have added a third language card.
Oh, that's true.
to
We already have
our
German and
game.
English. That's very true. Which would have
that was
been
the reason.
funny. I mean, it's
Yeah.
fun to have every extension in a different
Yeah.
language. That's amazing, Mark. I love Forest Shuffle so much. What did you do?
I did the walk silently, and so I gained another
You walked
stealth
silently.
token.
Like very, very silently.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I'll move here.
I was going to say, let's move him closer.
Let's move here, and that is his
Oh, cool.
one action. And this one says, "I'll turn this card into a sword token." There, the Misty Mountains. Then I gain 2 cards.
Misty Mountains,
And-
Shenandoah River. Sorry.
This is the first bad card. From Dunland to Helm's Deep.
That's
No!
up there.
No. The bad guys are walking away.
It's a bit much.
They're actually moving down.
No! I want to pick a fight with them.
I know, but they are moving here.
Well, I can move
So they started in Dunland, which is then...
Sneak
and then
it off.
Moving to Dung Dung, Helm's Deep.
Of
a short
course.
And then again doing the top part from Umbar also to Helm's Deep, following the blue line. So this one goes here,
Give her a hug from us too,
here,
Mark.
here. Nothing moved on that second card, so that's fine. And it is your turn.
Yeah, it's not good because I still only have 1 sword card. That's not
That
good.
is true.
I'm going to turn 1 more ring into a ring for Frodo.
That is a Dale action. A Dale card. Where is Dale? I think it is...
I know, it's up there.
Oh, it's over there.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not going
Yeah.
there. So
Yeah.
you got the token for that?
Yes.
So now, because there are no Nazgul there, Frodo can walk freely.
Awesome.
So
Should he do that, or should he move towards Legolas, or should he...
it might be a good idea. They do have a heart. They have the Rohan card. What they could do is create a dwarf here.
That's not Rohan.
I know,
Oh.
but then move towards Moria to make that.
So should he do the 4 actions?
Yes,
I think that makes sense.
You already did one.
Okay, move him up there.
That's
Let's muster a dwarf.
That is 3. So
Yes.
you need to pay a heart
Yes.
and muster a dwarf.
More dwarf
Muster
mustard.
dwarf. Then you have 1 action with them left. Where would you like to go?
To the next safe haven, to the yellow.
There we
Yes.
go.
And then she will move down there as a 1 action.
Yeah.
Where all the action is. Yes.
Well, maybe she should go to here because all the bad guys are going to Helm's Deep.
Oh, right. And we want to make Rohan.
Yeah. So
Betty
the
free.
downside is there are no Nazgul here,
Yeah, but we'll...
but we at least can fight.
No, I won't do that. I will
Okay.
fight these here.
Okay.
I'll go. Can you move her
I will
down there?
move all.
Mark,
of the
that would be
troops.
great to know. What's happening with your knee, to know that.
Yes.
And I'm holding all thumbs and fingers and toes, and
2 cards for you, Ilka.
please let it be a sword. That's not a sword. The Council of Elrond, which is an event. Move any number of characters to Rivendell. You may not bring troops with you. You do not roll a search. 1 player with a character in Rivendell may then pass 1 symbol token to another player with a character here. Okay.
Oh, I could give you a sword, the sword thing.
Sure. Yet now?
Oh, you can't take the dwarfs with you. That is a shame.
Hello, Dungeons and Dimples. I can't stay but have the most amazing day. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so
What
much.
an amazing, amazing, amazing handle you have. Dungeons and Dimples is so beautiful. I'm done.
Yes.
Your turn. Well, we'll do this.
You got 2 cards. Now we do 2 bad things.
We do the top part.
part.
Moria to Minas Tirith.
Following the yellow line.
Follow
So we end up
the yellow brick
in
road.
Minas
Follow the yellow
Tirith.
brick road.
The yellow line, ding, ding. So these move here.
Chonk. And then we go.
And then here. This moves here. Moves here. Moves there.
At least you know what you're doing there. I appreciate that. Top part as well, the same, but towards Rivendell.
Yes, so Rivendell is here, following the green line.
Following the green line.
Whoop. And that is it. So if these are going here, that would be bad news, but we'll see.
Hello! Good evening!
Hi, Gameritas.
Good to see you.
There we go.
This is happening.
My turn.
Fate of the Fellowship.
I got a heart. I am creating another
If you
dwarven
only
troop.
had a heart. Why'd you only have 2 cards? Did you spend many cards?
I have spent a lot of cards.
So many cards.
1 action.
Spent.
So how many steps is it to get to
what?
Moria, which is over here?
I don't know.
Um,
How are you doing?
1, 2, 3.
Hope you're all well.
We need to get rid of these. They are definitely in the way.
The baddies in Rovanian?
Yeah.
Rovanian.
But I also like it that Frodo has 2 of these troops. So...
I want to roll dice is what I want to do.
I know you do.
You did some light solo gaming over the weekend. What did you play?
I did 1, then I'll do
I do some light solo gaming
2.
too. Because it's so relaxing and so nice to do that. What games do you like to solo?
I'll turn this into...
I turned Far Away into a solo game, by the way.
I'll move this.
I do a pretend player, like a default player.
That one. No
Graham
cards.
Crafter games like Dust Runner and Tin Helm. Oh.
I will move
Interesting.
into Fangorn. I don't know
Fangorn?
why I'm doing this. Go into Fangorn.
Fangorn Forest.
That was my 2
Fangorn
actions.
Forest.
Taking 2 cards, getting another ring and another sword. So
Swords
that
are
might
good. We
help.
want swords.
And now 2 bad cards. The first one says top action from Nurn to Helm's Deep.
That's over here.
Which is over there.
Nurn-
So we're
which
following
line?
the blue line.
That's purple, I would say, but never mind.
Purple. Whoop,
Okay.
whoop. And then up and then here.
What are you doing? But it only said from Nurn.
Yeah, so it's the whole line that's moving.
okay.
So everything on that line.
Okay.
So that means we have a fight. 3 bad troops are walking into 2
A bar?
good ones in Minas Tirith, which is actually one of our action sites. So we have to roll for the enemy 3 baddie dice.
I know swords are good. Who wants swords? I want swords.
Rolling. A lot of things happen. First, it says 1 goodie, 1 baddie, 1 goodie, 1 baddie. So
Remove 2 each.
of each. And then it says Nazgul are taking out 2 goodies.
Oh,
now,
no!
There are no
2.
Nazgul in this area.
Oh, so nothing's happening.
So, but also there are no goodies. At the end of this battle, the safe haven has been taken over by the baddies. That means it is now an enemy stronghold.
That's not good.
Which means we lose 3 hope. 1, 2, 3.
3?
Yes.
This could be a short game. No, the dice tower is part of the game.
Yes.
We showed it off already. We can show it again. Because it's actually pretty amazing. This is what it looks like. Completely with... I can't make it.
You're trying to put your eye in it? Is that what's going on? Can you show where the dice are falling out? There we go. That is it. And it's part of the game.
This is not what should happen, of course. This is what's happening. It's part of the game, and it fits, all fits into the box assembled. Yes.
Yeah.
Very nicely. Smartly done.
It does. And it's also very sturdy. I thought I like to take my glue out when I make something like this if I know it's
Gonna be
the
put
three
in.
parts that it comes together in. But I didn't even need it. It's
Nope.
so sturdy. It's very well
No
made.
glue needed. Okay.
So that was the first one. We lost hope. Bad things happened. And now the next card says...
Isengard
from
to Rivendell.
Isengard to Rivendell following the green line. So from Isengard... Dung, 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 whoop. And again... The baddies are one step away of getting into Rivendell. If they turn that one into a haven, we've got more problems. So we need to actively do things.
I mean, any dice star, of course, would work, but this one is much more on theme or on theme at all.
I think it's your turn.
It is my turn. Do I need to
Fight.
fight?
Fight.
I will fight, but I only have one sword still.
Okay,
so-
I have an idea for that too.
Can you give me a sword?
I can only give you a sword if our characters are in the same place, and then I can only give you the card of that region. But you have a special card.
Move any number of characters to Rivendell, but we're not in Rivendell.
No, move them there. So if you read the card,
You may not bring troops with you. Do not roll search. Where's Rivendell?
here. And if you and me were there, if Frodo and Sam, I mean, they make 3 steps, so that's actually a good thing.
Why do we want Frodo and Sam there when Eowyn is the one who wants to fight?
Because you control both of them. So if Frodo and Sam are able to get a
Oh,
sword,
okay.
then actually Eowyn has a sword as well.
I in my space. If so, you have my sword. Exactly. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna move.
So read the card.
Okay, move any number of characters to Rivendell. So I can move all of them. So I can
Frodo
move
and Sam.
Legolas also there.
And we're taking one of mine, because otherwise... Oh, we could actually take Legolas as well. Well, Legolas needs to bring
Exactly.
the
Do
dwarves
not
with
roll
him.
search. One player with a character in Rivendell may then pass one symbol token to another player with a character there.
Flop.
Thank you so much.
Giving you the sword.
And that's it.
That's it.
Okay. And then that was 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, that was playing the card for free.
That was playing the card for free. Okay. So what do I do now?
So now you can pick the fight.
She will pick the fight. Eowyn will pick a fight. Hello, boo. I'll remove... I don't know. I don't know what this means. Tell me, please.
So what this means is picking a fight is taking 3 dice, because we have 3 of our troops
Yes.
here, and throwing them in the
Do that.
dice tower. Okay, here we go. Doing it. We made sure before that we have Nazgul here,
Yes.
because she
Needs to-
loves Nazgul.
She needs to smash 2 of them.
Yes.
Yes.
What can she do with Nazgul rolled?
If she may spend 2 sword cards or sword characters to change dice.
Yeah. Into more Nazgul.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
So we can change dice into more Nazgul. Why? Because her ability is... If Eowyn is present when a battle is rolled, remove one Nazgul in a region from the game for each result rolled. So,
The Nazgul symbol rolled.
if you now spend 2 swords, Ilka,
Yes.
we can change this one into another Nazgul.
Yes. And then we can get rid of the 3 of them.
We get rid of 2 Nazgul.
It
from
also
the game.
says do not lose 2 friendly troops.
No. The dice also says remove 1 enemy troop, so that happened as well. This now...
We did that. Also, Rohan is free of shadow troops and shadow strongholds. It
Rowan is completely free of everything.
just happens. So we gain 1 hope because
one
we
hope.
completed this, and I'm a shield maiden no longer, which I like.
Well done.
We did this.
Yes.
Awesome.
The bad guys are still there. We still have 3 of them.
Okay.
So we might pick another fight.
But I have no more swords.
That's fine.
Just saying.
That is not a problem.
Okay. Pick in a fight. You roll it, please.
Let's see. This one we cannot change anymore. It says remove 1 baddie, and a goodie, and then remove a goodie unless you are in a haven. We are not in a haven, so we have to remove another one.
Yeah.
So that happened.
So there's less baddies now.
There's only 1 baddie left. But if he makes it into Helm's Deep, he will still turn it into...
I know. So I'll pick a fight later with him.
Or not. Do it now.
Oh, can I do it now?
Sure.
Sure, let's do it now. Oh, because that one was for free. Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Rolling 3 dice.
Sure.
There we go. Another Nazgul. Whoop. Well done.
Thank you.
And then another goodie and another baddie. But now the baddies are gone. Well done.
Thank you.
That was 3 actions.
Okay.
So that one has another action left. Is there something you want to do?
What?
You have one. This character has 1 action.
Oh, she should move, I think, with all of her troops. So to prevent this...
Yes. Is it dangerous right now?
No.
Maybe. If this one needs...
Yeah. 2
3
steps. Or 3 steps.
So getting there, maybe getting more troops there
Yes,
would
that's
definitely
what, also
help.
creating more troops.
Yes.
So because we just lost some. So that's 1 step, right?
That's 1 step. That's all you had. Now your other character, Frodo and Sam, still have 1 action left.
He can't do a ring action because he has no ring card. Should he just move?
Do you have hearts?
No.
No hearts.
No.
Then I don't know what to do. Because we've got troops coming in.
I was going to say, I think he should move away from there. Is that a... So he would need to spend 2 of these, right? Because there's a Nazgul...
You only roll for Nazgul present in the area where you land.
Mm-hmm. And there's no Nazgul... There
is one.
Yeah.
My character can say, roll... I can re-roll 1 Nazgul dice for you. So you could say, okay, we're going to move here together. You spend 1 green because you're going over that
Yeah, but
line.
why don't I just spend those 2 green and get 4 new cards?
Because to get into Mordor, you need so much green.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be hard as it is.
Okay. Because then that might not be the best way.
No, or maybe turn one of those cards into a green token. So
I will do that. That's a great idea, actually.
That is called preparing.
Does the theme hold well in this? As in, do the battles feel thematically tense or just like basic mechanics? I have no answers to that. Dave has.
I think it's really thematic. There is everything that is happening on the board coming from cards, the way the troops move. These battle lines that are drawn, that's what you know from the books, that's what you know from the movies. They're marching. The enemy is marching constantly. And sure, sometimes they're marching one way and then the next turn they're marching the other way. But still, that feels like that's a real thing.
Hi, Dutch!
So I'm really enjoying how things come together, how a battle works, and how important the characters are.
I'll let you do the next move. Our child is coughing a lot, so I'm gonna see.
Yes, I'm gonna give you 2 cards. You've got another Gwaihir brings news. Now Gwaihir, if you'll remember, that is that huge hawk, I think. Select a location adjacent to 1 friendly troops. Move 1 or more of those troops to that location. Okay, that's something we can think about. Drawing 1 card, and we add 1 troop to Rune. And Rune was, let me look, it's over here. And then deploy 3 Nazgul from Mordor to the Eye. 1, 2, 3. Where's the Eye? Oh, the Eye should be here where we had the battle last round. So these 3 from Mordor move in here. And I just lost the stand to one of the Nazgul. The stand for the Nazgul, by the way, are all kind of different heights. So you've got they're 2 different molds for the Nazgul, as you can maybe see. And because of the height difference, it does feel extra cool. This happened. Yeah. Okay, next one. Did Ilka put on a ring? No, she did talk about it. She wants there to be a ring in the game. There's not. Troops are moving from Isengard to Rivendell. Bad things are going to happen, I tell ya. So Isengard following the green arrows. Ding, 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 ding. Bum, bum, bum. These 3 enemy troops have found their way into Rivendell. And there's 1 good troop. It doesn't matter if there are people present, but there are. This is happening now. They are going to fight, and if we lose 1 troop and they survive, we are losing Rivendell as a safe haven, and it turns into an enemy stronghold. That's something that we need to prevent. If Aragorn is present when a battle is rolled, remove up to 2 enemy troops from this location for each. Oh, so if we roll that red dice, then that is something good. Let's see if we can roll at least one of them. And we are able to do that. This one says remove 2 enemy troops because Aragorn is present. Boom, boom. This one says that 2 good troops are being taken out by Nazgul. There is Nazgul here. That means this elf is being torn apart. And that is it. Can we do anything else? No. We cannot do anything else. We officially lost Rivendell as a safe haven. And there we go. We lose 3 hope. 1, 2, 3. This is a huge thing and actually really terrible. Okay. That happened. Uh-oh. It is my turn. I wish there's something I could do. There is something I can... Oh, wait. Takesy Bexy. Takesy Bexy. Because I have a sword. I am in this fight. I can actually use my sword to take out... I need to make a ruling here. I should be able to take out that last enemy so we actually don't lose there. Rolling a battle. Dun, 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 dun. After rolling, characters who are present may remove 1 shadow troop for each sword they spend. Haha. So actually, I'm going to redo this. We're not losing this. We're not losing 3 hope. We are actually using 1 sword to take out that final enemy troop. Boom. That was saved. Thank you everyone for watching. It's like, no, he's making a mistake. No, I'm not making a mistake. Question for folks who've gone before. If it's a matter of buying single days, is the Sunday worth it? Do people vendors stick around? We're talking about... What are we talking about? For Spiel. It's a full day. In contrary to all the American fairs and conventions, the 4th day at Spiel, the Sunday is a full day. Essen tickets being by only individual days this year. Is that true? Did someone find that? No multi-day tickets anymore for Spiel. Wow, that's new. I didn't know. But, hey, they maybe want more people to get a chance? Interesting. We've done the bad things. That happened. It is my turn to do 4 things. We need to get the dwarven troops there. We need to take out those. There's so much we need to do. I'm not sure how we're able to.
So little time, so many dwarfs. No.
Yeah. I think I should keep Legolas creating these green tokens.
Oh, wow.
That's number 1.
Have you answered these questions? Vendors stick around, absolutely.
Yes,
and there's
vendors
good,
stick around, yeah.
there's some sales and good opportunities on Sundays, for sure, at Spiel.
2, 3, 4. 1 more step to get them into Moria and to make that happen.
Yeah, probably Snow White. Probably. What did I miss? Sorry. The child is a bit sick. I had to take care of it.
I did some awesome things. I'm gonna
Of course you did.
Turn this card. I'm not sure what to do. I don't think I can give it to you. Can I?
We're in the same location.
Yeah, but I think we can only give out the cards
All with the region?
with the region. I just want to make sure.
He's
Sometimes you forget.
coughing and coughing and coughing.
Yeah, the coughing is terrible. Fellowship.
I don't know if it's super worth the whole Sunday thing. It for sure makes things more relaxed because you don't have to cram everything into just the days that you have. So that would be a reason for me to do it.
Bad things. We are going from. Oh wait, did we get our second bad card?
I don't know.
No, we did
I
not.
wasn't here.
The bad near Harad gets another. Here we go. And then move to Nazgul closer to Frodo. So we've got another one and another one.
That's not good.
That's not good for Frodo's movement. That happened. Then the next card says the bottom one +1 troop to Isengard. And deploy 3 Nazgul from Mordor to the Eye. Zunk. Now, previously I said where the last battle was is where the Eye is, but only battles that are engaged by the good guys. So in this case, up there in Ravenloft,
Okay.
that was not the case. Ilka, it is your turn. Nothing. You missed
I
nothing.
think I should get. I can't get stuff from you, right?
No.
I have another event card. Select a location adjacent to friendly troops. Move one or more of these troops to that location. They may not use special paths to get there. Then optionally roll a battle there. Shift the eye to that region if you do. Don't know if that's worth it at the moment. If I kick this one out of there, is that then a friendly...
Then we still need 3 swords to turn it into a haven.
A safe haven? Okay, and I have none. That's not good. So I think Frodo and Sam should move away from there, is what I think.
Okay.
And I think we need some dwarf...
I'm one step away from.
Okay, and then you're
bringing
going to
it.
muster some dwarfs.
So
okay,
what you could actually do that this round.
that's what I was thinking.
I agree.
So go there. How?
Yeah.
So
So that would cost you a single green token.
a single green
or
one, right?
a card.
I'll spend the card.
Yeah.
Can you move me?
And I want to go with you if that's okay. That's
Sure. Come along.
moving for free.
Yes.
So that is action 1.
Yes.
Then, if you want,
Yes.
you can walk into Moria with 2 more action. There are
Sure.
no Nazgul here and
Yeah,
no
let's do
enemy
that.
troops, so
Yeah.
action 2 and
then-
action 3 taking. Well, I'm gonna leave. Oh no, I'll take it, and then take the troops with you. And ta-da-da! We avenged Balin. Moria is a haven, and at least 2 dwarven troops are in Moria. Move any number of dwarven troops from other locations to Moria. So these 2 are
They're
doing
needed
nothing.
there. Yes.
So there.
Yes.
They are being added, and that is an awesome thing. Now, if there are now at least 4 dwarven troops in Moria, the current player may gain 2 sword tokens from the supply.
That's great. So that's me.
Yes. And
Well-
this is done.
Done. Okay.
So we still need a lot of resources in Minas Tirith. So going there, making this, probably making it a haven again.
Yeah. Should I just move her here,
Sure.
going towards there? That's what I'm thinking.
They still have 1 action left.
Can I make more dwarfs?
You can move because there are 4 dwarven.
Okay,
dwarven.
to the next safe haven. I can't see if there's a connection.
There's
here.
no connection,
There's no
so it's
connection.
back to Legolas.
To him.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to come along?
I would love to come along.
Sure. Let's all go. The more, the merrier. This is a bit fiddly. Okay.
That was that.
That was that.
1 action for Eowyn.
She's just going here, I think,
Okay.
for no reason other than she feels like it.
2 good cards.
2 good cards.
Hopefully.
Oh, skies
of
darken
course.
again.
And a heart.
And a heart. The shadow grows. Increase the threat rate by 1.
Yes.
If
did
the
that.
eye is in Frodo's region, lose 2 hope. Otherwise, move the eye there.
Moving the eye
Which
to
is
Frodo.
good that we didn't lose 2 hope. Under cover of darkness, add 3 shadow armies to Mount Doom. Oh, that's not good. 1, 2, 3. That's not what we wanted.
Nope.
And shuffle the shadow card, discard pile, place it on top of the shadow deck.
Did that.
Okay. Doing this.
So we need 3 cards to resolve this now.
Nern to help Steep. That was over here on the purple line. So this line?
Yeah, and then this moves, this
there.
moves, this moves, this moves.
Okay. That's 1.
Yeah.
And then also top part near Herat to Erebor. So that is this, right?
Yeah, and now you need to take care of
sorry.
make sure that when you move them
These move too.
These move too.
Okay.
This moves, following.
The shiny army
This
tokens are
moves,
cute and
this
tiny.
moves,
Absolutely.
boom,
Absolutely.
boom.
I mean,
They move.
they all are cute and tiny. But they're all the same. They're just different colors. But they're so cute. Look at how cute they all are. They're just tiny, tiny armies. They're like...
And the third card is also the
3
top
cards.
part from Umbar to Helm's Deep.
That
Umbar was down
Umbar
here
te-
following
tere,
this
as I
brownish
keep
line.
saying.
This one, there's going to be a fight here. Doom, 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 doom. Rolling 3 bad dice and seeing what happens.
No. Into the... Yeah.
We are losing 2 enemy troops and 1 good troop. This is not a haven. It is blue, but that doesn't say anything. So,
Which is not bad.
nothing bad.
Awesome. Your
Nothing
turn.
extra bad happens. 3 cards. Okay, awesome.
They are cute and tiny. I absolutely agree.
So, what do we need for this assignment? This one says, first of all, we've got some Gondor troops on this card. We need to get rid of 2 green tokens, 1 heart and 1 sword in Minas Tirith. So we need to get some resources there. How do we do that? By just having them as cards.
What do you need?
Moving to it. So Eriador is here and Dale is over there. So I'm very afraid of all the things that might go wrong. But for now, let's just move. I'm going to take 1 green token. We've got quite a lot already.
Well, I am going to need a lot, as you said.
So, Boromir is moving 1 step.
Oh, are you taking everyone?
I'm taking everything.
Okay.
So, there are still no Nazgul here, so even bringing you for free...
Sure.
we should roll, but there are no
No, we're not
Nazgul
rolling.
here. Now, because we have done some good things, at any time, not an action, use on any player's turn, spend 1 green either to remove I can take out enemy troops. They are 1 step away with this 1 token.
Sure, do that.
So
those guys?
I'm gonna take out 1 of them.
Sure.
Snipey snipe.
Oh no! Cute and tiny.
And then as an action that Legolas can take, he's taking that 1 back. That was his action. That one was not his action.
Okay.
So 1, 2. Where should we go? I think as long as there are no Nazgul here. We're moving another step.
Sure. Where are we going? Where are we stopping? Here?
No, actually, I think
at
we're
Brownlands?
going to go into...
Dagorlat?
We started there. 1, 2, 3. And why not? Let's move here. 4. Wow. Bad things happen.
I know, we're fighting.
Because Frodo is here, and... well, actually, I can spend a green token. Or a green card. That might even be better. Let's spend this Eriador card. So we don't have to roll.
Okay.
That happened. My turn is over. Taking 2 cards.
Doing bad things.
And now bad things happen. Top card, Dunland to Rivendell. Dunland, there's nothing left there from the enemy. Next one is from the bottom part. Add 1 to Rune. Everything is in Rune. And move 2 Nazgul closer to Frodo. Frodo is here, and that's very far away for all of them. So...
we're always taking the closest ones. It's the same, I would say.
So...
1 into Rohan and...
It says, move 2 Nazgul closer.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing this one.
Tasha,
and we're
they're
doing this
always different, but there's different assignments we have to do. We already did 2 of them.
Yes.
And also, of course, Frodo needs to throw the ring into Mount Doom. So 5 of these symbols or cards with rings on them, we need to have them when we reach Mount Doom. And also it needs to be... Does it need to be Shadow Troop free?
No, but it's gonna hurt us if it's not. We'll
One
get to that.
simply has to enter Mordor. Absolutely.
One
It's
does not simply walk
really,
into
really,
Mordor.
really simple.
Troops from Isengard to Rivendell. So this
Taking
one
the
moves
hobbits to Isengard.
down 1
Okay.
here. And they are now 1 away from Helm's Deep. It's gonna be fine.
It's all going to be fine. Okay. So we have to fight here, right?
We don't have to. We have an assignment here.
Oh, we need to free that?
No, we need to spend 2 green cards or tokens, 1 heart and 1 sword.
I have 1 heart. That's all I have.
So
I have 2 swords also.
So that would actually help. Having more swords would allow us to actually turn it into a good place.
I need 3 swords, right? 3 swords tokens. I have 2.
So moving Frodo from
Yes.
here to Udum,
Why?
well, that's closer to Mount Doom.
Okay.
It will cost 4 green tokens.
Yeah, I know.
Do you have that?
No. I have 1.
So that's not an option.
No.
This is a lighter way of traveling.
Yes.
I've got 4 of these.
Okay.
I could take you with me on my turn.
Okay, so next turn.
Next turn.
So let's not move Frodo is what we're thinking.
Exactly.
So let's do... should she pick another fight with one of these guys?
You can only fight if there are enemy troops there. So she could move here and pick a fight with that single one.
Is that...
The good thing is that this area is free of enemy troops. So there's
if
an upside.
if this one is gone.
If that one is gone.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Let's put her there.
Whoop, moving, taking 3 troops along.
Yes. Picking a fight.
Picking a fight.
I have 2 sword tokens, so that's good.
There we go. We lose 1 of us and 1 of them.
So that's good.
So you could have used the sword tokens to
Remove the Nazgul.
to make that one
Yeah.
turn into something
But we
else.
need the sword tokens because of this.
The eye is now here because there was a fight picked.
Yeah. He
now
saw what we did.
This is free now. That means moving away is actually a good thing.
Yeah.
So that's action number 3.
That's 3. And then
And
should she go even 1 more?
not?
Because she can help.
She can help.
Yes.
There.
And then Frodo just stays put.
Frodo stays put.
Frodo changes 1 more into...
He is not in a haven. There's
he's
no haven.
not in a haven. That's not going to happen.
That's not happening.
So that's not what he's doing. Select a locate. Can we do anything with this?
Select location adjacent to friendly troops. Move 1 or more of those troops to that location.
Yeah, that's not helpful
not-
right now. Is there anything he could do that would be helpful?
Select location adjacent to friendly troops. Move 1 or more of those troops to that location. Oh, that's troops.
Yeah. So should we just forfeit the action?
Yep.
Okay. So
Drawing 2 cards.
drawing 2 cards. Ort infighting. You may remove up to 2 enemy troops from any location.
Oh, orcs. The orcs are fighting with with
And
themselves.
then, another sword, which is good.
Yep. Well done. Okay, then 3 bad cards. First one says from Moria to Minas Tirith.
There's no one left in
is
Moria.
Here, there's no one left, but the air line still exists. This one moves here. Toom, 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 toom. These 2 move here. Next one is the bottom part.
+1 on Moria.
The Moria,
which is-
because we took Moria, that was not happening.
Mm-hmm.
Shift the eye to Frodo's region. Tom, tom, tom. Whoop.
It's getting very crowded down there.
If it's already there, roll the search. And then from Isengard to Grey Havens, Isengard following the purple line ding, to the Grey Havens.
Nothing really
Goes
happening.
actually here. This one goes back.
Oh.
And then these move here. They're going to fight. And
Oh.
this one moves here. So this is an unexpected fight.
Yeah.
Rolling only 2.
poor blue.
This could go terribly wrong.
Yeah.
And
One is
there
removed.
is no Nazgul, so that's good. One of the baddies is gone.
Yes. And
But
one
this
of
is
us.
it.
No? Okay.
This.
Oh,
is,
yeah.
This is it.
We were very lucky here.
That was unexpected.
Okay. Is that 3 cards?
That's
Yes.
3 cards.
Your turn.
My turn.
You wanted to go over there.
Yes. Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna bring you with me.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna pay 4
4
of these.
greenies.
1, 2, 3, 4. So that one goes there. These 2 go there. Then that's it.
You have no ring cards. Could you give me rings?
No, not allowed to do that.
Okay.
I could make you move there in the next round, but
Okay.
that's gonna be fine. Then Boromir will move here to
Boromir here.
Osgiliath, and Osgiliath is the place where the big wall is.
Yes.
Where the big fight
Sure.
is happening. Actually, let's move to Minas Tirith. Here we go.
We're fighting.
One bad guy. That's my 1, 2, and now I'm fighting here. I am only using 2 dice because I don't want to lose that many troops. And we're losing one of us and 2 of them. So that happened. The eye is now here. I wish I had swords. I don't.
I have enough swords.
I have 2 green. I've got 1 hard. If I would have had a sword... but you have. So you can actually do that and make our next assignment work for us. That happened. My turn is done.
I know, Vim, I know.
Take 2 cards. Draw 3 bad ones.
Wouldn't you have to take them first because of...
I did that. I first took these 2 cards.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Sorry.
From Isengard to Rivendell, that is... No one's there. Next one, the bottom part of this one, add a troop to Umbar. And then deploy 3 Nazgul from Mordor to the Eye. If Mordor is empty, deploy from the largest group 1 at a time. If the Eye is in Mordor, recall 3. So that means to the Eye, 1,
That's not the largest
2.
group.
Oh, that's true.
The largest group is
That's
up
true.
there.
So this one moves here. Then we have a choice. 2, and then the largest group.
Is still that one up there.
We can choose.
No,
that.
they're in the same region. These 2.
Yeah, so it's 2, 2.
Okay,
So
okay,
this
okay.
is fine. Then the last card is also the bottom action. 1 to Dunland. That's a bummer. Move 2 Nazgul closer to Frodo. So now we actually jump here. Well, that's a different region, so we're still kind of good. And this one too.
Okay.
So, that was the 3rd card. Your turn.
I should give people swords. So I should move in here with my swords. I have 3.
That is amazing, but we cannot actually turn it back, but we could do this assignment.
What do you mean?
So if you move to Minas Tirith,
Yes, with all my troops. 1, 2, 2 actions. Yes.
well done. The Gondor troops on this card, there are four of this on it. As an action, a character in Minas Tirith spends 2 green tokens. 1, that's a waste.
I have no green tokens also.
No, I thought I could help out, but
You can't.
while at least 1 other character, so we have to wait for that to happen. Put the troops on this card into the supply, add up to 3 Gondor troops in Minas Tirith. Get 1 up. So, you just need to be there.
Okay.
Alternatively, you can now use those 3 swords
Yeah.
to turn it into a haven again.
That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that.
1, 2, 3.
Minas Tirith is now a haven again.
That's good.
That is definitely good.
Got to be good. Oh, sorry.
Because now it gives us hope, and we're back at full hope.
Okay. This is very crowded and fiddly.
That's what we said. That's why these tokens are
Can't
so small.
fit everyone on there. That was 4 actions, I believe.
1,
1,
yes.
2, 3, 4. And now Frodo. I hate that he still has to forfeit an action
True.
again.
True.
So there's nothing he can do, right? Okay.
No, there's nothing Frodo can do.
Okay. So I got 2 cards. A heart. Oops. And another heart. It's not what I wanted, but hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. And then Isengard to Helm's Deep on the brown line, please.
That's actually really close. There's no one there. Next one is the bottom. Ooh, the Drums of War. Add 1 shadow troop to every shadow stronghold in Mordor.
I know. I said it. I knew what I said. The brown line.
And Saruman. Choose one of the following to do. Break Oath. Remove any 2 friendly troops from the board. Or a single player must discard a total of 2 player cards and or symbol tokens. Or lose 1 hope. I think we can afford to lose 1 hope. What do you think?
What about those green persons there? They're doing nothing.
That's true. Well, 1 step for this one to go to Grey Havens and take it over.
Yeah, but what about that one?
I know.
That one and that one. They're doing nothing.
1, 2.
I'm sorry, they're not pulling their money's worth.
Just kill those 2 elves.
Well, I don't care.
It's elves.
I don't care for elves, really. I'm sorry. I said it here. I care for
terrible.
elves. Of course, I care for every living creature in this universe, but
It's my turn. I still don't have swords, Ilka.
I have so many swords. No, I don't have swords. I have hearts.
This is a problem as well.
Sure.
You might not see it as such.
Well, can
but
you go there and do something about it? Take some troops with you and be done with it?
Well, Legolas would have been amazing at that.
Well, what is he doing over there?
Well, he's getting
Or
one
for
of these
elf's sake.
tokens as his action, so that's good. We could actually walk into Mount Doom. Do you have five rings?
No, that's what I keep saying. I only have 3.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to have 5,
Okay.
but I keep drawing hearts. Also, I have to inform you that I still have 18 minutes, and then I'll turn into a pumpkin.
Okay, it's fine. I am moving these 2 to get to a haven in Rohan so I can give you a ring card.
Yes, please.
That sounds like a great idea.
That sounds like a great plan.
1, 2, 3, giving you a ring card.
Awesome. Now I have 4.
That's good. That's at least something.
Yes.
And then I walk back again?
Sure. Can you not walk over there and like...
No, I can't.
Okay.
That's it. With that taken. 2 cards. Bad things. Could you read it out?
Increase the threat rate by 1.
Did it.
If the eye is in Frodo's region, which it is not.
but it
Move
moves
it there. Otherwise, yes. Under cover of darkness, add 3 shadow troops to Emin Muesli. No, Emin Muil?
Which is here.
Sure.
Ooh, that's
Shuffle the shadow discard pile. Place it on top of the shadow deck.
doing just that.
The creatures in this universe have a bunch of gods to take care of them. I don't know. That's what we like to believe. But look at the state of the world. Do we actually think that that's true? I don't.
Umbar. Move to Nazgul to Frodo. Now, this is not good.
No, because he has no green stuff.
We already have 2... Oh, no, this moves in right now. And this moves in. So, 2 Nazgul are in... Are in Mordor. The next one says, we need to choose to take out...
No, we're not doing that. We're taking...
We can take some troops away from here.
Sure, let's do that. 1 brown, 1 gray.
1 gray. And the third
You're very
one,
easy with killing off dwarves and elves. Hello?
More
I think.
troops
Let me
here.
take care of these, please.
Thank you
This
so
looks
much.
So terrible.
Done. Your turn.
I should go here and do stuff.
That's quite a long way.
1, 2, 3. So that would only be 1 action.
Which you need to spend a green token.
Which
then.
I don't have.
So what you could do is still do...
Oh, here.
Remove up to 2 from any location. So
Well, I'll just remove them.
Yeah.
It doesn't say one or two locations, so I could remove one from this and one from another.
No, it says from any one location. So,
So
one location.
this is
loses
problematic, so we're going to remove this one.
Well
Card
done.
played. Well, it was just the card.
Yes.
I know, Game Readers. This is it's the way I play games. I just move around and I do stuff. That was one.
No, that's free.
That was free. Select a location adjacent to. I just really want to do that.
So you are moving good troops around.
I could do that, right?
there a reason?
Because then I could shift the eye away from them. Would that not be better?
Then optionally roll a battle there and shift the eye to the region.
If you do. That's
Uh,
risky business, right?
You could. You can do that with these. That we've got enough of these troops. You can move them here and pick a fight. You can do that.
Who can pick a fight?
You can use that card.
Yes.
Select location adjacent to friendly troops. Here.
Yeah.
Then move one or more of those troops
To that location. Well, this is a good location because it's only two.
So
here.
yeah, so you choose this location
Sure.
next to
Move
friendly
some
troops.
there. Doesn't matter
So
which
two?
color.
Two.
I don't see color.
Move
One or two. One or more of those
So
troops.
we can do. Actually, we can do.
I think we can do as many
let's
as
do-
we want.
let's do
That's
two.
how I read it.
Then optionally roll a battle there. There's
They
a
may
battle.
not use special paths. Then optionally roll a battle there. Do that, please. Shift
then-
the eye to that region if
Yeah,
you do.
we did it.
Because then it's away from Frodo. Oops. That's what I wanted.
Two bad ones are gone.
See? See how smart that was?
That was very good. Nothing
time
happens.
roller.
You still have 4 actions.
Oh my goodness. I need rings and I need green cards.
I will be able to bring you here. So that's
In the next,
move.
So could they move there and be
and
helpful?
should be able to make that happen on my turn. So moving there will definitely help us.
Okay, so we'll move here.
Yes.
One. Just here.
To Minas Tirith, so that's 2. You
Okay.
went through the
Yeah.
forest. And now you're in a haven. You can turn cards into stuff if you want.
Sure, let's do that.
So 3, 4. Frodo's not doing anything. Your
We're
turn
done.
is done. You draw 2 cards.
And then what? And what the? Which is another ring card, which is good. And a green card! I like it. I like
Nice.
it. And nothing bad happens on these cards. So we're...
Bottom part of this one add
to
to Moria,
Moria.
not happening. Deploy 3 Nazgul from Mordor to the Eye. That's good. Taking them away from Frodo.
See how good it was that we moved the
1,
eye?
2.
I know how
and
to play
then
this
from
game.
the biggest area going.
And I have 5 rings now. So I can just
there. That happened.
throw them in there.
That's 1. Next one is 1 to Isengard. Okay, that happened. Move 2 Nazgul closer to Frodo, and they're back. And they're back.
Aren't they exhausted at some
Yeah,
point?
They're flying is for
Flapping
free.
their
Another one to
little wings.
Isengard. Uh-oh.
Because
That's
relatively to
interesting.
their body
Shift
size,
the eye to Frodo's region. Well,
they have
still
really
it
small
helped.
wings.
The eye is back.
Sure.
And it is my turn. I am going to bring you to Mount Doom.
Thank you.
So this is 1 action. I need to pay 3 of these tokens. 1, 2, 3. And also paying the 4th one so we don't have to roll for
Awesome.
shizzle there.
5
That
rings.
happened.
1 ring to rule them all. 1 for just the West Coast. 1 for the bathroom down the hall. 1 for the kids. 1 for my divorced sister. And what I don't know. My sister's not divorced. That just came to my mind. I don't know why it's 5 rings. Why is it 5 rings? Why do I
For
have
the
to have
Elven
fi-
King. For the...
Why do I have to throw 5 rings into Mount Doom?
I don't know.
That seems a bit much. Abundant.
I need to think.
Oh.
I still have no swords. Do you have swords?
I have no swords.
No swords
I have
of
green
swords.
stuff. And hearts.
So this is not working.
So many hearts.
So there, that happened, and I will turn this into a heart, and there's nothing we can do. Drawing 2 cards. Please let there be a sword in here. There's a sword.
There's a
Okay,
sword. I love it.
You may not move from that spot. I'm just telling you.
Okay, because we're turning things into things.
We need to do stuff. 3 bad cards. First one says Dunland gets 1. Dunland was over here. And then move 2 Nazgul closer to Frodo. They fly
This is so
here,
unnecessary,
and
really.
They fly here. Then The top one says from Isengard to Grey Havens. Isengard following the pink line. Ding, 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 ding. Fighting 3 against 2.
Awesome.
Yeah, you say awesome. I say
Well, things are happening. I like that.
what if? Throwing 3 dice. If
You-
R2
Don't throw them. Roll them.
Oh, they're done. This is perfect. This is incredible.
Well, I said so.
And the third card that we are resolving, the top one from Isengard to Rivendell. Isengard was here, following the green line from here to here to here. It's going to be fine.
Can I finally throw some rings into the thing?
No.
Why not?
That's the last action we need to do.
Oh.
So this is the first action. So you stick around, maybe pick a fight. That would...
Sure, why?
Oh, we've got no good troops, so we
Exactly.
cannot pick a fight.
Well, there's 2 here.
No, but we need them there. Whoa.
Where do we need them?
Actually pick a fight somewhere else.
I don't understand what you're saying. I thought we would throw the rings into the thing.
We can only do that after I've done this, and I just got the thing I needed. We needed a sword.
So actually, it would be great if it was your turn now. So
That
I shouldn't do anything. Is that correct?
Turn cards into
Turn
things.
ring into a ring of fire. The ring of
There
fire.
you go.
Love.
Minas Tirith is actually a blue thing, so we can create some with hearts, some Gondorian troops. Oh,
Really?
Yeah, we
Okay.
can do that.
Blue troops?
Blue troops.
We don't have a lot of blue troops. I like that. How many do we want? 3?
Hey, why not?
Okay.
3 is more than
Okay.
none.
That was all her. Eowyn?
And Frodo's not doing anything.
Frodo's not doing anything because he's just standing there.
2 cards for you.
1 card. Misty Mountains, Shenandoah River, and a sword. I love it.
Finally a sword.
We wanted
3
a sword.
things happening. First one from near Harad to
This is here.
Erebor.
This is here.
Ding, 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 nothing
I
here.
like how you say ding when it's a life and death situation. It's just ding, ding.
It's fine. Where's Erebor?
I have no
Ding,
idea.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh, yeah, it's over there.
It's up there.
That's not going to happen.
Number 2.
Next one is from
Nurn to Helm's
Helm's
Deep.
Deep.
That was here. The blue
Ooh.
line. That's that. Oh, are they all moving away?
Yes.
Like to here?
Yes.
Is that...
And then still following the blue line, ding, 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 to Helm's Deep. That's
Okay.
fine. And then from
Moria to Rivendell.
Moria to Rivendell. Moria was fine. Rivendell was...
I know, Jack. I know. 5 rings, 6 Nazgul, 7 dwarfs.
Would there.
I
that
don't know.
happened.
I don't know.
That's fine.
It's
That
actually
is
9 Nazgul, but I killed a lot of them.
Boromir is doing this thing.
Such a peaceful person. I like fighting.
The Gondor troops as an action in Minas Tirith. So first I need him to get a green token, then give two
a pear tree.
a heart and a sword. We're doing it, Ilka. We're doing it.
On the first day of
There we
Christmas,
go.
my true love gave to me 1.
When completed, put the troops on this card into the supply. Add 3 Gondor troops to Minas Tirith. Gain 1 hope. I wish we were able to get something for it, but
I killed 3 of
I
them.
don't think that is how
I
the
did.
game works.
They're over there. You can't see it. They're under our picture.
I'm gonna remove the eye from your
Sure,
location.
do that. Ow! Ah, really? That's not okay.
We are moving here and taking all our troops with us.
It's such a merry
almost.
hunt that we're doing.
I'm gonna attack here.
Sure.
Attack.
What's with these 3? They're just left behind?
Yeah, I leave
okay.
them
They
behind.
guard the
There
city.
we go. The eye is now in Ithilien, and we are removing, because Aragorn is here, 4 of these troops.
Rewarding you a medal. Steely focus amidst our silliness. Well, I'm very
4,
focused.
and then actually oh, you're here. You're here. Of
course I'm here.
We're removing Nazgul
I'm
from
right
the game.
by your side. See, I killed another... what's his face? Nazgul.
Well done.
I know. I'm so proud of myself.
That is happening. 2 cards for me.
Can I finally throw some rings into
3
something?
bad things happen.
Oh.
Ding ding. Dunland to Rivendell. Dunland following the green line here and here. Next
That's
up
not
is
great.
Umbar to Helm's Deep. From Umbar following blue. Ding ding.
Okay.
They move here
do we
and
want
are
them
going
there?
to fight.
Oh no!
Ding. Following
What
What was it? The dark blue line. Here, ding, zoop.
I would
Rolling.
still call it purple, but that's just me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Rolling.
Rolling 2. And we are losing 2 of us and 1 of them.
Which leaves us with 1 of us.
Chose a dwarf. Oh, no, it's the other way around.
Exactly.
Oops.
I didn't want to, but...
Well done.
That's...
And then, here we go. The last one, also the top action from Rune to Woodland Realm.
Rune is...
Over there.
Which color?
Pink.
So here.
So, and those
sorry.
that were already there move also through pink. Over there. And they are now
they're picking
fighting.
a fight.
Yes.
With 1 poor dwarf.
One
That's
poor
not
dwarf.
okay.
And we are losing...
The dwarf.
And 2 red ones.
Yes. There you go.
It's fine.
It's fine. We're going to be fine.
Because now, Ilka, it's your turn.
I'm throwing rings.
Okay. Here. Read this.
Destroy the 1 ring. All other objectives must be completed.
Check.
We have that. As an action, Frodo spends 5 rings at Mordor, at Mount Doom, and then survives a final search roll, adding 1 die for each missing hope. Roll 7 dice maximum. So I'm gonna throw in the rings.
Yes.
All gone. So we roll 7 dice maximum. We're not missing any hope.
We're not missing any hope.
Oh my goodness.
What are you saying?
Oh my goodness.
What are you saying, Ilka?
We did it.
We did it. We did it. We really did it, yeah. With 3 minutes to spare.
When completed, Sauron is defeated and everyone, that means you, wins the game.
We did it.
This was easier than
finished
last
it.
time. This was way easier. We
Well,
did way better this time.
At some point, it's a little bit luck. I mean, we could have lost more.
We were really lucky with the dice roll. Remember last time when I rolled, by the way, it was horrible. I rolled really terribly. Thank you so much.
Tip the
Tip
tower!
the dice tower! Tip the dice tower! No! Sauron is defeated. Oh gosh, he lost his foot.
Are there difficulty levels like in Pandemic?
For sure.
Oh, definitely. This was the easiest
This
level.
was a kid's level, I would say.
This was the introductory level.
This was the level where you play with Ilka, so you get a little handicap.
It is all up to you to add more bad cards. You can play with less event cards. So there's definitely a way to ramp up difficulty. I have played with and won the game with 1 difficulty level added to the game. If you play it solo, there's a solo mode where you play as 4 cool characters and Sam and Frodo. And instead of every round before you do the threat cards and get new cards, you're playing with 1 hand of 7 cards, which is very hard to do. But then it will always be that character's taking their 4 turns, and then Sam and Frodo get 1 single turn, and then you move on to go through the end of a round, and then the next character gets 4 turns, and then again Sam and Frodo get 1.
This might have been a good combination of characters. Also, that's probably why you chose them.
We didn't choose. This was random.
Yeah, which was good. I mean, Eowyn was removing Nazgul is a really great thing.
We just happened to not have that many search rolls, so the Nazgul were not that big of a problem.
1 long gaming session, me and some friends decided to play Pandemic back-to-back, increasing the difficulty level each time.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, and then, of course, play Pandemic Legacy. Still.
We won them all and decided
best
that we
board
could
game.
never play Pandemic together again. I totally agree, because that would be bad for the world, I think.
Thank you so much for watching.
Yes, that was really awesome that you stuck around.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
And Ilka, thank you for taking the time.
Of course.
In this busy week where I'm gone every night, and now this was our 1 night together. We played a game.
But we played more games today, so that's good.
That's good.
We hope you're all good and nice and safe and well. Please continue doing that. Also play board games.
Yes, please do.
Be lovely to your neighbors. And feel the hugs.
All the hugs. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Luzapalooza, where everybody knows your game.